G'day. Does the market determine response times, or do you? I'm fascinated by this obsession we seem to have with getting an instant reply out of the businesses that we interact with. If we don't get that instant reply, we just assume that we're being ignored and we decide we're going to take our business somewhere else. I mean, I remember the days when a 24-hour response time was considered fantastic. These days, it doesn't even come close. And so it begs the question to me, is it the market that determines that response time, or is it you, the business owner? And the reality is that the market does not determine the response time, but the market does determine the expectation of a response time. And so if your competitors are responding within a few minutes or a few hours, then if you're not doing the same, then you're behind the eight ball. Then you're potentially going to miss out on those customers that will take their business somewhere else, unless you can convince them of why they should be waiting. And one of the ways to do that would be to give them an instant response, but then tell them that they have to wait a little bit for the real reply. And the instant response could be something as simple as an autoresponder on your email, or in a bot on your website or your app, that basically just tells them that they've been listened to. Now you've got to be careful with this, pardon me, because a lot of businesses will say, like when they put you on hold, your call is important to us, but it's not that important because you've kept me on hold for 45 minutes. So you've got to be careful and thoughtful, I think, with the message that you put in those bots or those autoresponders, but that can work to say that at least we've acknowledged you. And here's the reason why we're not going to answer your call right now, or we're not going to give you an instant reply. Because we are a thoughtful business. We are a business that gives extra care and attention. We take pride in the details of our work. Now, it depends on what you're selling. I mean, if you're selling yoga mats, you might be able to get away with that. If you're selling USB sticks, they probably don't care how thoughtful you are. They just want to make sure that it's an instant gadget that they can get their hands on. But there are ways to, I think, control the expectations. The key is giving people an instant response of sorts through an autoresponder, because that takes care of that market expectation. But then craft that autoresponse in such a way that it can give you a reason to respond in detail, in depth, a little bit later. Just make sure it's not too long, because the market is the market. Alrighty, that is it for today. I do thank you for your time, and I will be back again tomorrow. See ya.